Good morning, everybody. Happy Easter 2024. And we have a bit of a departure in today's morning vlog. But it is a fitting one for Easter Sunday, and I wish all of you a very happy Easter. I've had a wonderful, very fulfilling Easter season with the services I attend. And as many of you know, my life changed radically in 2023, and so much for the better, and started to get back to spirituality and rediscovering my faith and things. And it's been a wonderful journey. So oftentimes I'm curious and I like reading about things, and one of the things I think that a lot of people are very curious about is when we see apparitions of what we believe are religious figures that just appear either by inexplicable coincidences, or the apparition of Mary over the church and things like that. It's pretty well documented with photographs and things like that. It's a very interesting aspect of faith, and it commands a lot of attention wherever it goes. I know that some of you remember years ago when somebody got a piece of toast or something, and there was the image of Jesus on the piece of toast, and I don't know, the internet blew up and the world went crazy for it. Well, we have a similar kind of thing today. I don't think people are going to go nutty about it, but let me give you a little bit of background before we get into the story here, to give you a little bit of context. I recently had the pleasure of meeting some wonderful friends from YouTube for the first time in Oakdale, California, and we had a great time. I leave here at 5 a.m. in the morning to drive from Santa Rosa to Oakdale because it's about 140 miles or so. If I left at like 8 or 9 in the morning, right, during peak rush hour, it might take me forever to get over there. So I leave early in the morning at 5 a.m. I rolled into Oakdale about 7:15, and Oakdale's a beautiful, small 22,000 person city near Modesto, and on the way to the beautiful town of Sonora. Great town, very clean, nice people. I encourage you to subscribe. If you're not subscribed, hit the bell, check the videos, the travel videos, metal detecting. You see behind me vintage audio, and we're in Kitchen Stadium almost every night cooking. We have a great time, and I've been here since January 4th of 2013, and I have enjoyed every moment of it. Now that we've cleared that, when I got in early in Oakdale, nothing's going on, nothing's open. I'm not supposed to meet them till 10 o'clock. So I figure, Roosevelt being Roosevelt, I'll go ahead and just take, Rosie being Rosie, I'll go ahead and just take this out there, do the self-guided tour. So I drove myself around town, and I got out to the end of the town, and I saw this large Catholic church, St. Mary's of the Annunciation. I figured, well, at least that'll probably be open this morning. And for whatever reason, I don't know, I wandered inside, and many of you on the channel know if there's a door to test, I'm going to open it and go in. So I go inside, and Mass is already wrapped up in the morning. It's about 7:30 in the morning, and a couple people are still closing up shop there, and I met a guy named Dan Costello. Now, the name will not be familiar to you, but Dan Costello worked 35 years in medical social work, which means arranging for people to be in hospice or trying to get medical care for people that are unable to navigate the system themselves. And he's been a very selfless person in that regard, and very giving, and he's been a member of this church for his entire life. And of course, the original St. Mary's of the Annunciation burned down in 1951, and 52 they set about building this beautiful church. And I don't go through the video a lot of the tour of the church. I may put that up on the Rosie Murphy channel over, I'm not sure yet, because all the tying it into Oakdale and the themes like that. But once I met him, he wrote a book called Dying in Peace and Joy, and I'm going to put the link to it in the description box down below, and it gives his It gives his various discussions of amazing people and what has happened at the time of their deaths and things and their reconversions. And I haven't read it, but I'm going to order it. And like I say, I will put the link down below, because I think in the world today, as dire as many things are, and it seems like a world that's just out of control and increasingly becoming disordered, where facts aren't facts anymore, and black's not black, white's not white. Sometimes we need to reground ourselves in what's important and what's not in life. So anyway, in the course of the tour, he suddenly realized, oh, this might be interesting for you to share on your YouTube. And he pulls out a picture for me, and I'm blown away when I look at the picture. And well, you'll see in the video to follow, and you can judge yourself the apparition of Christ, the head, the face of Christ, side quarter view, appearing in the up on the altar there. So we have many apparitions. I don't make any claims about it, but I just think sometimes it's pretty amazing how things appear where they appear. And he took a picture of it, and it's not been widely shared until now. But I think the apparition of Jesus in St. Mary's in Oakdale, California, is something worth sharing with you. So with that, I ask you once again, if you're not subscribed, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications. A lot of stuff goes on in this channel. A lot of stuff happened on this channel. Almost 6,000 plus videos here. I'd love you to be a part of it. With that, happy Easter, and here we go. I said it's so beautifully built in here, this 1952, huh? It looks like a much older church. So what is your first name, sir?
Dan.
Dan.
See, what happened was the old church, I was over by the highway, and the old church burned down. It caught fire and burned down. And then priests had to come, they had to build a new church. And so the interesting about the old church was, after they put water on all the flames and everything like this, the one thing that was left lit was the sanctuary light.
The little red sanctuary light there.
You know, of the true presence of Christ.
You're right.
And what happened was, that's in the newspaper account of the newspaper when they did on the.
So that was the last thing that was there, was the sanctuary light. You can see it right up there, the little red light. That's amazing. So what are some of the you said there's some interesting things about this. Looks like a real landmark in Oakdale down here, this place.
If you, first of all, out in the front of the church, there's a symbol here, see? You up at the top.
Oh, yeah.
That's St. Mary of the United States. That's St. Mary, Queen of the Angels. S-T-M-A-R-Y, okay? And it's a snake. See, this is St. Mary's of the Annunciation. When she consented,
right,
the Annunciation, she crushed the head of Satan.
Right.
Okay. So, and the leaves on the outer edge are oak leaves, stands for Oakdale.
Wow.
And the same thing, all are oak leaves.
Oh yeah, all around the perimeter up there.
That stands for Oakdale. Okay. Here, this is a sort of a miracle picture, but there's the old altar. See?
Oh yeah, like a marble, like a stone one.
Yeah, yeah, and that is the. And so if you look at this picture, see the image of Christ behind the tabernacle.
Yes, I do.
That was taken. I came into church on it was a Mother's Day, and I saw the image, and I came back and I.
Let me see that again.
And I.
That's real.
And I came back. Huh.
Wow. Did you share that with anybody?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Now what I did was is I came back in the day. They turned all the lights on, still there. And what it is, the light is shining through the flowers onto the wall. creating the image.
Is it purposeful or is it?
No, it wasn't purpose, it's just there. And so I took a picture of it, and it was just there.
That one, that's just.
See, it's the same altar. See that?